I'll be right back and stay tuned. Okay, so this is a quick mention because this was actually on the. It was actually a few days ago. Give me a second because this, you know me. This is live, and I have my computer here with me, and my computer is actually a little bit slow. I don't know why. Okay, so there was the 13th of June, and on this month, it was the time that Vladimir Guerrero. This is in Spanish. I'm trying my best. Just say it in English. So this was the time when Vladimir Guerrero was actually scouted by Ferreira. What, right? No, not Ferreira, I'm sorry. Was actually scouted by the Expos back in 1993, the year that I was fucking born. 1993 was the year of the years, I'm sorry. And I'm going to be really honest. Vladimir Guerrero, we can say that he is on the level of Roberto Clemente, que en paz descanse, rest in peace, please. He's on the level of Roberto Clemente. Like, Roberto Clemente was the king of the kings, the god of the gods. Roberto Clemente had an arm that he could throw from a mile, from 3 miles apart, and he can get the ball straight on point. Roberto Clemente had the precision to get the ball from point A to point B, sharp, no questions asked. Roberto Clemente is the god of the god. Vladimir Guerrero is the prince of Roberto Clemente, if we can say that. Vladimir Guerrero has the arm of we can say the century. What the heck? But yeah, Vladimir Guerrero has the arm of Roberto Clemente. He just needed a little bit more precision. Vladimir Guerrero, whenever he wanted, he could have the precision. So we can say he's on the level of Roberto Clemente by much. And I mean, it's not a coincidence that he's my favorite player. Every time that I saw him playing for the Expos, and then I went back to play triple play baseball. Yeah, I used to play that game. Every time that I play, I used to like narrate what I was doing. I was like, oh, and then Vlad Guerrero, he got the ball and he's throwing to the home plate and he's out. I mean, I was very cringy as a little girl. I'm going to be really honest, I was. But my level of fangirl with Vladimir Guerrero was all over the charts. I loved watching him play. And as a little kid, I'm going to be really honest, I was watching more the uniform of the Expos more. And I love him. I love when I was watching him play in the uniform. I love how he looked on television playing. Like, I got excited watching Vladimir Guerrero. And for me, he's one of the best players that I have the opportunity to see play. And for me, just mentioning him on this podcast, even though he's not a Nationals, he's an Expos, but they're the same franchise, and I believe that there's more people that should be talking about this kind of stuff right now. And yeah, just every time that I can, I'm going to be using my power in this podcast to mention, like today, Vladimir Guerrero, 18 years ago, he did his tryout for the Expos, his scouting, And then we can see him play with the Expos. And for me, he was the soul of the Expos. He was the face of the Expos. He was, whenever they say, oh, Montreal Expos, I will say Vladimir Guerrero. As a little kid, like, Vladimir Guerrero for me was the best. And even though this is side note apart, even though he was Dominican, I would say, oh, he's Puerto Rican in heart. That's how much I love him, Vladimir Guerrero. Like, how much I admire Vladimir Guerrero. He's el tiburón del Caribe. Like, perfect. Vladimir Guerrero, with the bat, era una jodienda. Like, there was no ball that escaped his hit. Like, I don't even, I'm going to be really honest, I don't even know how to put what I have into words. Like, I'm trying to explain myself. I don't know if you can understand me, but my fangirl level is right now all over the charts again. Like, Vladimir Guerrero right now is just una jodienda total. With the bat, with the glove, back there in right field, all over. And yeah, we can say he's on the level of Roberto Clemente, but he's also on the level of Jose Vidrio, Bernie Williams, and Orlando Cabrera. Like, we can say that, yeah. But it's just when you get to practice as much as Vladimir Guerrero, like he used to practice, but with lemons, like lemons stuffed into socks. You cut them up into a ball. He used to practice with that. When you get that much practice, like we do in the Caribbean, doesn't matter the island that you're playing in. You're born with a glove in one hand, with a glove and a bat in one hand, and then a basketball in the other hand. You are born with a innate talent for baseball, and when you're in the Caribbean with us, you don't get many things to practice with, so you get whatever you can to practice. So in this case, like Molina used to practice with la chancleta and the paper ball, Vladimir Guerrero used to practice with lemons and a broomstick. Like, if you cannot hit the lemon, like, it's even littler than the baseball. If you can hit a lemon with a broomstick, you will never hit a ball with a bat. Like, it's not the same. And seeing that lever or sharpness in Vladimir Guerrero with a fucking broomstick and a lemon, like, that guy can hit anything with a bat. With a raqueta, tennis thing, like racket, I think. I don't even know that much of tennis, whatever in English, I'm sorry. But yeah, the talent in Vladimir Guerrero is just amazing. It's perfect. And it's just I'm sorry, I am having a very hard time trying to put my words into comprehensible words in English. It's just, I'm so sorry. I believe that you guys are not understanding what I am saying, and I'm really sorry about it, honestly. But yeah, I mean, you get it. Vladimir Guerrero, the best of the best. Like today, I mean, not today. A few days back, on Thursday, Friday, something like that. It was we were commemorating like the first time that he was scouted for the Expos, and yeah, if it wasn't for that day in time, 1993, if he hadn't been there, I don't even know. I wouldn't be in baseball as much as I am right now. Like I wouldn't be a fan of baseball. I I'm sorry. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to stop talking about Vladimir Guerrero. I'm just going to cry. Anyways, I'm going to be right back. We're going to be talking about, talking very splash about the draft of the Nationals for 2020. I'm sorry. And then we're going to be talking about that. And then, yeah, we're going to be catching up about what's going to happen next week. Welcome back to Talkin Nats 2020. Here we are going to be talking about the 6 people that were drafted for the Nationals. Drafted for the Nationals in 2020. I'm so sorry. I just lost it completely. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm going to be mentioning the names and the round they were picked at and what pick they were and what position they were picked as. And then next week's, because I need to be stretching my information, next week we're going to be entering in depth about what are their stats, what are their, how can I say, their stats for each player. Like I'm going to be making a podcast about each player. So yeah, it's going to be more fun than that, and not me talking a lot of shit like I was talking about Vladimir Guerrero. Anyways, guys, let's get into the draft. So yeah, guys, here we go. The draft. We got 6 new players that were drafted by the Nationals. In the first round, in the pick 22, we got the pitcher. I think I messed up the name. We are going to get into that soon. Is Cavalli. Yes. I think I just messed up the name. So yeah, but yeah, it's Cavalli in the first round, the pick number 22. And then on the second round, we got Cole Henry, another pitcher. He was the pick number 51. In the second round too, we got as a pick 71, a shortstop, Samuel Infante, which this guy I have been hearing a lot of him. He's a Dominican, and I am getting more info on him, and we can say that he could be a great addition to the Nationals, because whenever you need to just rest Ray Turner, you can bring Samuel, and then you can bring Kibum, and you can make a mix of these 3. Like you can be resting one, and then you can be using this one, and then you can be using the third one, and I think it will be a nice switch and a nice